if you respect yourself, stay off Twitter, stay off X. Yeah, I saw a tweet about Danny Aaron's. If you don't know who Danny Aaron's is, big YouTuber, big UK streamer, whatever you want to call it. But he got called out by some random girl who was in his sixth form of college like years ago, and this is what she tweeted. She actually tweeted, she said, "Snapchat sucks because I keep getting throwbacks of when I had to work with Danny Aaron's in college." And it's a picture of Danny Aaron's, back when he was looking all clapped and that. And, it's a dig. It's a dig. She said, "Snapchat sucks." Yeah, it sucks because I keep getting throwbacks of when I had to work with him, okay? Snapchat sucks. Okay, that tweet's got 7.7 million views. Now, he saw it and said, judging by her profile, I seem relatively normal here, yeah? And he's obviously just cussed her out because maybe this girl's Twitter, whatever he thinks about that, a Twitter account, maybe she looks like some, what do you call it, liberal, I don't know, I don't care, yeah. But the point is, he clapped back at her. Well, rightfully so. I mean, she took a dig at him. Snapchat sucks, yeah. She said Snapchat sucks. Anyways, he is getting cooked, yeah. He is getting cooked online because he said, he just clapped back at her. And, the reply to that was, "How are you so rattled off of one picture of yourself from 7 years ago? You decided to quote someone, so your army of prepubescent fans can go invade their mentions." Yeah, and all he had to say was "game's game," which I agree. Game is a game. If you're gonna try clap, if you're gonna try violate someone online, be ready to hold whatever you're gonna get back. And someone said, "Well, she's shitting on him for no reason." And this person said, "I mean, she's not even said anything bad. Just that she doesn't want to be reminded of working with him, and the literal father has decided to throw his toys out the pram." I mean, bro. Twitter, yeah, there's a very famous tweet. I've got it right here. Yeah, they said Twitter is the only place where well-articulated sentences will still get misinterpreted. You can say "I like pancakes" and someone will still say "so you hate waffles." Yeah, no, bitch, that's a whole new sentence. What the F is he talking about? And that is facts. Twitter is one of the most miserable places. I do love Twitter. I used to love it more back in the day. The fact that I keep referring to it as Twitter and not X just shows you that I'm a bit of a unk and that I just love how it used to be. Nowadays, ever since Elon Musk took over, it's gone a bit downhill, but that's a conversation for a different day. I'm just here to talk about how Twitter is actually the most miserable social media. Honestly, it's so dark. Like, people will find a way to complain about anything. Like, the guy Danny Aaron is literally just replied to a girl who's trying to cuss him, and he's getting corned online saying, "Oh, you're getting all your fans to clap back at her." Someone said, searching his own name, then sends his army of 12-year-olds to bully random people. Danny Aaron's, respect. And a picture of when he was looking clapped back in the day. Yeah, like trying to prove a point. And that tweet's got 1.6 million views. Like, bro, if you try to violate someone online, be ready to, get it back. And I just feel like this place is very dark. You have to have thick skin for it. And Danny Aaron isn't the only person who gets corned online. Literally everyone can get it. Everyone can get it. Chunks, he gets it a lot as well. And Jim Legacy. Now, if you don't know who Jim Legacy is an up-and-coming rapper from South London. Big him up here. I've got quite a few mutuals with him, actually. And him and Loza, his music video director, they've been creating some really cool waves in the UK scene right now. Loza are making mad music videos. Yeah, shout out Fardeen, by the way. Fardeen, if you know Fardeen from our main channel, shout out Fardeen, but he's boys with all of them lot. And they've been killing it. And he released a new video for one of his songs. I think it's called "Oh 06 Wayne Rooney," something like that, yeah. And visuals are really, really cool. Like, it's very much playing on nostalgia, yeah, but he's, recreating, like, bro, the good old FIFA days. And, the music video is very, very unique. The song, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it because it is a bit more like indie rock, but I can still appreciate if something, something's a bit different. I can still find myself thinking like, bro, UK music back in the day used to be very much only like Afro beats and grime. I'm not saying that music was bad, but like a lot of drill as well. Like the music scene wasn't really going anywhere. It's always very similar. Like, only if you were on GRM Daily or these UK music platforms, and if it fit the criteria, these channels would post it. If it was a bit different, you wouldn't be accepted into the industry. Now, the tide is turning a little bit. Underground rap and underground music can make its way in. Anyways, someone said wasted generational visuals for a garbage song, basically saying that music video is sick, song is rubbish. And people are entitled to their own opinions, that's fine. But then someone else said UK music as a whole is in a very dark place. Yeah, using his tweet as a reference, basically cussing him. And this is my point. Like, you can be doing really cool things in this world. Like, for example, this song about Wayne Rooney got the actual Wayne Rooney to comment on the video. He commented on it saying, "Yo, this is sick." I can't remember the actual comment, but he commented on it saying, this is amazing, keep it up. So on Instagram, people are positive, whatever. But I'm not saying that, Instagram they're positive and Twitter they're not, because you'll find haters everywhere. But on Twitter they're talking about UK music as a whole is in a very dark place, and it's just so counterproductive. Like anything people say on Twitter is just so either miserable or for clicks. But if you really think about it, it does actually make sense, because whether you like it or not, when there is drama or negativity, that is what people naturally like, they find entertaining. And when it comes to what's it called, like tweeting, for example, the tweets that are going to get the most traction are the ones that are going to get the most engagement, and those are the ones that are going to be inciting like drama and people beefing with each other. Like that is what's going to get the most clicks. So Twitter is basically a place full of people who are just miserable and always just complaining about everything, because that is what people are generally like inclined to read. It's just like human nature. And I think it was what was the point I was going to say? I was going to make a point about oh, it's going to annoy me now. I literally had a strong point. I just filmed this video and I had to stop it halfway through because I forgot my point. I'm going to forget it again. But I was going to say something about, what was I going to say? This is going to annoy me now. Listen, by the way, whilst you're still here, if you're still tapped in, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, I'm posting videos every single day. I was going to say something about Twitter, about how it's a miserable place, but I've genuinely forgotten what I was going to say. Maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, the essence of what I'm basically trying to say is that, yeah, Twitter is not the place. I remembered, thank God. Yeah. But if you're thinking, why they kept this all in, these videos are not edited. Every single day is my second channel. I don't edit these videos. I just say my raw thoughts and get it out there. Yeah, I'm trying to stay consistent with it. If you want proper cool ass videos, go to my main channel, ZEEE, and you can see them there. But what I was going to say is, someone once said, I'm so glad I remembered. Someone once said that the reason why the internet feels very miserable and negative is because the real happy people are too busy actually living their lives, okay? Most people, they're enjoying their lives, they're doing their thing. The miserable people are just chatting shit online, just complaining all the time. That's why also sometimes you might think, yeah, you know when some people go on holiday, for example, they say that if you go on holiday and you barely took any snaps, you didn't take any photos or videos, yeah, you probably had more of a fun time than the guy or the person who was taking all the snaps, because you know the guy taking all the snaps is too busy just trying to film everything, and that guy's actually enjoying themselves, living their life. They were too busy to take any snaps or tweet about anything. Now obviously there's exceptions to the rule. Let's say if I was to go on holiday, for example, I'd be trying to film loads because obviously I'm a content creator, but the point still stands, yeah? A lot of these miserable people, they're all online, and whether it's Danny Aaron's or it's Chunks or it's whoever, just stay off Twitter, man. Yeah, like, do what you need to do. If you've got people tweeting for you, or if you've got thick skin, then cool. But just in general, the place is the most miserable place. And it's a shame because it used to be so funny. It's like the funniest app, but it's also the most negative app. Like the way people can reply with GIFs and funny videos and the creativity of people on the app, it's insane. But negative ass app, proper. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. See you tomorrow.